My least favorite thing is when Mark comes in the middle of me recording.
Sorry.
You'll be hearing from my agent. It's fine. Hi everybody, my name is Tiffany Cromwell and I am our company manager and the resident stage manager here at Stage West. How did I get into this field? I got started in high school doing theater, but in college I got my BFA in design and technology. From there, I did a lot of internships when I was an undergrad. So I worked in a lot of theaters in the area, and then I moved to California, was an ASM, and got to stage manage a show for a company called PCPA. Then I moved back to Dallas, did a few shows at the Theater Center and at Uptown Players before I came to Stage West. I was an ASM at Stage West for a little bit, and then I started kind of like volunteering to help out around wherever I was needed. And then an opening came up for the company management position, and I interviewed for it, and I tricked them into letting me stay. So my favorite thing about this position, a lot of company management and stage management kind of go hand in hand for me here. And my favorite thing is being kind of like a bridge between like the admin side and the like tech theater side. I love being able to mold those two worlds together and help create the show that everyone gets to see, and kind of being up in the booth and being the one that gets to keep an eye on everything and making sure that the vision everyone had is still being followed. My least favorite thing about my job, I would say, are the hours to it, because I do a lot of my company management stuff in the daytime, and then in the evenings I have rehearsals. A lot of my hours are spent at Stage West, but I love this place, so even like my least favorite thing about it is still getting to do something that I really love to do. So I guess I'm very lucky in that sense, when your least favorite thing can also be one of your favorite things. If my job was an animal, I would say that animal would be a meerkat, because you don't really always like see exactly what they're doing, but they are very smart, and the females are very dominant. They also take naps in the afternoon, which is when I get to take my nap. Watch Meerkat Manor and you'll see they're very smart and on top of everything. And that is my life. What? I'm a meerkat. If I had any advice for anyone who wanted to be a company manager or a stage manager, I would say for me, the best thing was experience. I started doing internships my sophomore year of college, and I would travel a lot to do my internships. So like I traveled to Laramie, Wyoming, and did an internship at that theater one summer. My second year, I did an internship at the Dallas Theater Center, and also with stage management and company management, learning everything. And even though I may not be the one that's going to necessarily fix why this slide isn't working or fix why this isn't happening, because I did take all these classes and kind of tried to put myself in other fields, I can at least articulate what is wrong and help problem solve, because a lot of my job I feel like is problem solving. So it's very good that I know these things and how they work. And even though I might not be the one that's going to fix it or have like the final thought, but I can help with those brainstormings to help us get there. My favorite show that I've ever seen would have to be when I saw The Lion King live. My parents took me when I was a kid, and we went to Fair Park to go see it, and it's the first like big production I ever really remember seeing, and I thought it was just magical. And everything about it was just so perfect, and I got to experience it with two people that I really love. I think that was kind of like the big moment where I was like, how do I make this happen? Because it's such an important memory that's like in my life that I'm like, I want to make that memory for tons of people. And that's probably when I got like the initial theater bug of being like, I want to do this. My favorite production that I got to be a part of at Stage West, that is really hard, because there's a little piece of every show that I've done here that really sticks with me. I find that a lot of theater, like, I can always find ways to relate it back to my own life, which is really beautiful. But I think my favorite, or one of my favorite ones, was when I got to stage manage an Octoroon. And that show was amazing. The entire team was great. We bonded so well, and I have like really great memories of like hanging out with the team, like after shows and after tech, which was really nice. But it was also my first show at Stage West where there was no other staff member directly involved in the show. So it was my first time of being like, I'm the only one in the room doing this that's a staff member here. And it was really great to know that I had the trust all the other staff members here to be like, we are leaving you with this thing. And even though I've stage managed other places, because I worked here, it was very important to me. Like, this was like my first like big thing that I got to do. So, and it was great. It was so much fun. And I love it. My favorite memory at Stage West. This is probably the hardest question because I have so many fond memories. The biggest thing for me is it's like a big family. So it's really hard to like think of your favorite memory with your family, especially when like these are the people that see me at my highest and my lowest, and I've been there and I have such fond memories with them. I'll take out any of like the fun stuff that we've done like as a group, like hanging out after shows or like going to get food. All those kind of like fun things obviously are in my mind. But one of my favorite memories would have to be when I was the assistant director for a funny thing happened on the way to the gynecological oncology unit at Sloan Kettering Medical Center of New York City. I'm 90% sure that was the right title. Because it was something that was completely out of my comfort zone. I had done a lot in school and different design elements, but I had never ventured into directing. And I was Dana's AD. The level of trust and respect that she gave me as her AD, and not just like sit there, take her notes, and then be like, is this good? Good, great. But like to listen to my feedback, let me give notes in the room, and that trust that she had for me was amazing. And so it's an experience that will live with me forever to know that I was able to do something like that. And that show was absolutely beautiful. So that one. One thing about me that people may not know. I'm an open book, so this one's hard. I'm gonna go with my tattoos. I have 3, and not a lot of people know what they mean. So I have a heart on my arm, and that is just a symbol of love and happiness that I want to keep in my life every day. I have a waxing crescent moon here, and this is the moon's first phase into fullness when you set your intentions into the world, and that really resonated with me, and also I just thought it was really beautiful, so I wanted it. And then I have Against the World written on my arm, and that is from Helen Reddy's song You and Me Against the World. And my mom used to sing that to me when I was a kid, and when she got diagnosed with cancer, I actually used the money from a funny thing, which was about a mom who had cancer and the daughter's relationship with the mother, to get this tattooed on my arm in my mother's handwriting. It was something really special to me, and she would sing it to me when we were kids, and it's a beautiful song if you haven't heard it, and it was kind of like a surprise to her. She's cancer-free. My favorite color is, it's purple. It's very obviously purple. My favorite animal is turtles. I think they're so cute and tiny and wrinkly. My favorite number is the number 10. It was the number I played when I was in softball, and it was my dad's number when he played softball. Another fun fact, I was a softball player. I wasn't that good. Favorite dessert is carrot cake. I love carrot cake. But I also love cheesecake. We sell the gluten-free cheesecake, and it is so good. Carrot cake and cheesecake. Carrot cake with cheesecake frosting. Yes, that. Carrot cake with cheesecake frosting. If I could only have one food for the rest of my life, it would be the potato. Because let me tell you, you can make so many things out of potatoes, like fries, tater tots, baked potatoes. I said that twice. So many things out of the potato. The potato. My astrological sign is an Aries. I'm very much an Aries. I am like Aries definition with a Capricorn moon and a Virgo rising. If you couldn't tell, I'm the one who came up with that question for everyone to ask. It's really great to be back in the theater. I miss seeing everyone's faces. I miss being able to put on art. I miss being able to do things to give people a release and escape. And especially now when this is a time where I'd want to go to the theater to get that kind of escapism, and I can't. I know that we're all trying, and doing things like this to still be able to connect to everyone is just like a little bit of something that we can do that I really enjoy. But of course, I can't wait to get back to what we're here for, which is to let everyone come to this safe space and to put on art again. So I thank you guys for all of your support. Continue to support all your local small businesses. So we miss everyone. We love everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.